Ta-da! It's day 9 of the Building Stability series. I am super excited. Who is as excited as I am? I want to know. Let me know that person who is live, who is ready, who is excited to learn, unlearn, and relearn. I can see that we have one person live with us already. What is happening? Welcome to BSS Day 9. I love this. I love this. This is one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, and 9 of all that it takes to build personal stability. We have started inviting you since the 3rd of May to this gathering of people who are ready to rebuild, who are ready to make things happen, who are ready to build stability, who are ready to make things work in their lives. And I am very grateful to every single speaker who has taken the time, the emotions, the energy, everything it takes to actually be here. And now that this is day 9, we are still on the career part of your personal stability. It's not enough for you to be emotionally ready. It's not enough for you to seek financial stability. But what do you need to do to actually get that financial stability? That's what we've been talking about in the last 3 days. We've had Favor Jesus Tosumi God, Jesus Tomisi God's will come to talk to us about choosing your career path without pressure. Yesterday, we had Mr. Praise Ayodele telling us about the skills that we need to build for whatever it is that we have in our hand to last and what can pay us now and later. If you were a part of that conversation, let me see it in the comment that you were a part of that conversation where Mr. Praise told us every single thing we need to start to look out for. Partnering with AI, making sure that whatever place you find yourself, you are able to partner with artificial intelligence. And today, we are with one of my very good friends, Michael Onaolapo. Michael is an author, is one very amazing strategic thinker, is a very smart person. So whatever it is that is here today, be ready to get everything that you need to keep moving, to keep doing, for life to keep being in your favor. If you build nothing, build a career that lasts. And it doesn't mean that you have to be there for 20 years. Like Mr. Pret said yesterday, you just have to make sure that whatever it is that you do, it has a legacy to it, right? So with that in mind, I am going to read Michael Kojo Onolapo's bio, and I hope that you all will take something away from today. As always, you should know that we are very much excited for the growth that happens with you. And we hope that you don't just come to these sessions, laugh, and move on. Nope. Make sure that you make something out of everything that you get from here. Now, let me read my speaker's bio. First thing first, Michael Onaolapo is a dynamic creative, speaker, and strategist with a strong academic background in human anatomy and psychology. He thrives in the world of literacy and creative arts with a passion for storytelling, personal growth, and helping people harness their creative potential. Michael is the author of the book Creatives, Backgrounds and Personalities, a powerful exploration of the inner lives and journeys of creative individuals. Through his work, he continues to inspire and empower creatives to embrace their uniqueness and build lives of purpose, success, and fulfillment. Beyond writing and speaking, Michael is passionate about building communities, mentoring young minds, and creating spaces where creativity and authenticity flourish. Guys, this person is here to give you all that he has on this topic today. And if you like yourself further, you can also get a copy of his book. But I'm not going to sell anything to you here today. I am bringing up his slides, and then I am bringing Michael on screen. Hello, Michael. How are you doing?
Hi, Balkis. Good evening. Can you hear me?
I can hear you clearly. How are you doing? How is everything on your
Oh,
end?
wow. Thank you very much for that introduction. It
Thank
seemed
you.
like we
Thank
were
you.
talking
Thank
about
you for
somebody
being
else
here.
when you were introducing me. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.
So you can take
It's
over.
actually an
You can,
You
yeah.
say what?
You can take over the stage now.
All right. I have the stage. Okay. Good evening, everyone. I don't know if I can get if I can interact with the audience. Is it possible?
Yes, you can. You just need to ask them to drop something in the comments, share something with you in the comments, and we are going to bring
Oh,
up those comments on the screen. But you can also check
all
the other side of your device. You're going to see a place that says comment. It's possible that you should be able to see that.
right. Okay. Okay. I can see that. I can see that.
Great, great, great. So yeah.
Thank you. All right. So yeah. Thank you for having me, Valuemast. Thank you for bringing me here about this. It's an honor. And according to one of my friends, she used to say that everywhere I go, I like to take back. And yes, that's absolutely what I like to do. I like to show people that things are possible, that you are not just on this earth to grow, to eat your food, your mommy's food, and just, only make money. But there are possible things that when you leave this earth, you remember you. And yes, that is one of the things I want to bring to you today. That there are things that are possible for you to do with this. All right. So all right, let's go. Um, sorry, who is on the slide? Can you just leave it there for a while? When I tell you, thank you. No, 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 no. Leave it at the. I want to talk about why I thank you very much. Okay, my slide is not looking slide. So yeah, so the real title is how to build a career that lasts. Something like understanding not to self sabotage rather. Something like that. Mastering cheat code for building a career that lasts. Yes, that one is too long for me. So I had to trust in it, find a way to think over it and pour myself. So yes, so I'm going to be teaching you how to build a career that lasts. So I'll be comparing something, the overnight success syndrome with how to grow consistently, organically. I mean, there's this thing about uh, posting your post on well, I manage social medias, so I understand something about posting your post. When you get the post that goes viral, you say, okay, let's post so that I can get it. But yes, people do it, and it's not a bad thing. I'll suggest that. But what about reaching people? Do you know that there are some people on this earth that they they know how to connect with people, and they don't do it by speaking that. They're not themselves, but they build themselves and their career and their business just by a particular kind of habit that they've grown to or known how to do. So that is the way I will try to teach you. I will not go in the sporadic, exponential growth kind of thing. I will give a cheat code that helps you consistently and build. Yes, it might be slow, but when you check the foundation, it will be solid. Yeah. So that is what I'm going to explain to you tonight. So I hope that as I speak, I hope that we all gain and pick something that go on from here to work with and improve on. All right. So thank you very much for having me. Next slide, please. So yeah, so the outline will go this part. Introduction, talk about the equation of success. There is what we must do with this that brings this. All right. So I've not divulged what's in there. So there is the illusion. The reason, the main reason you're not making progress. Why am I still stuck in this thing? Why am I not making money yet? Why am I not strong as I want to be? Like when people ask me, what do you do? You think of you think about what you are doing, but you are not even sure if you are doing it because you are not solid in it yet. So it seems as though you are not who you are, or you are not what you want to be. So something like that. Yes. So that's what I'll be talking about them. Then I will teach you the cheat code. The cheat code I spoke about. I'll teach you the cheat code I spoke about. So whatever you get from there, I hope that you get a whole lot of things from there. All right. So then the fourth one, in every of my class that I teach, I like to okay. All right. So in every of my class that I teach, I like to give people something. I call it a way of helping people to gain or understand something so that they can also work on it themselves. So it's like the pledge, or should I call it what do I call it now? It's like a pledge, or let me say a mantra. Yes, something that people can read and read and read, and it helps them to. Sorry, I'm trying to position my phone very well because my system decided to forsake me, so that it won't fall. I'm sorry. Okay, are we good? All right. So yeah, next slide, please. Next slide. Next slide. All right. So this is the equation of no, 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 no. Let's go back to the introduction. I was when I didn't see you move. Yeah. So the next slide says opportunities plus preparedness equals luck. So have you ever had someone say that guy is lucky? Oh, lucky, pa. Like, how is it that he just went from being a he's just drum. He used to drum. Oh, that's how one Igbo just saw the guy and carried him to abroad, and now the guy is making millions of naira. So how many of us have had something like that before? So if you've seen something like that before, you can drop a comment in the comment section. Like they will say the guy is so lucky. How lucky gan. Like if you've seen something like that, just drop something like that. Just drop something in the comment section. Let me see. Okay, very good. Very good. Yeah. So that is it. So there is this idea that people always have, that there are some people that are just so lucky. Sorry. Mm. Okay. All right. So I don't know. I had to slant my phone so that I can charge. Yeah. But I'm sorry. Oh God. Mm. All right. So the whole thing is that luck is not something that just happens to people. Yeah. There is opportunity plus preparedness. You have to be prepared. Yeah. Then when you are prepared, opportunities comes your way. Now, let me give an example. You are a drummer, you keep practicing, you keep doing what you do, you keep doing it. Then one day, the Igbo man will see you. It's not like because you started to drum today, that's when the Igbo man will see you. You've been drumming, you've been doing what you know how to do best. Yes. Then one day opportunity came and it got you at the right place. And that's what people call luck. It is only you that know the work you've put in. It's only you that know what you've been doing from the day one you started. Yes, till you get that. But one day, opportunities will come. Opportunities are even everywhere. If you see them, you'll get, but you have to keep working at it for you to get to that point. All right. So, next slide. So, that is basically what success is. Success is not a one day job. Yes, success is not a one day job. People say, oh, I want to be successful. I want to. I was even listening to one of Adekunle Gold's song one time like that. What is it called? Baba God, oh, pick up. You know, like he wants to arrange. You want Dangote. Do you know when Dangote got? I had to like sit down and think over it. Do you know when Dangote have been working at his job? Do you know what he has been doing? I was listening. My boss was explaining something. Was last week. He was explaining how that Dangote started selling sweets from his uncle's shop. That's where he learned business from. And I'm like, damn. So Dangote himself started selling sweets. Interesting. So it didn't start as Baba God or Dangote Olorimeji. Dangote did not even know that he has two heads. Now you people are saying he has two heads. Interesting. So yeah, the idea of what I'm trying to explain is that success eh, gives an illusion that today is when this person got here. Today is when this person got noticed. But what you won't know is that the person has started working on their brand or on themselves from day one. I don't know if you get it. So the person have been working at it for a long time, but you are just saying it. That is what it's not like the person started today. Okay. So yes, that's the illusion that joy creates. Joy, that's it, joy. Sorry, I saw somebody in the comment section. That is the illusion that success creates. Success creates an illusion that this person just got here, but intentionally, the person has been working backstage. Yeah, the person has been preparing and trying their best before you got to see them, and that is what it is. The next day, the next slide. There is the idea that you will soon blow, you go soon blow, you go soon blow. And yeah, that is what it looks like. So there is a lot of time that we are blinded to the groundwork that people do, but we only see their present results and we judge it. You know, we not that the one before. Yes, yes. Well, the reason I had to put these people working out is that it's like how people build muscles. Some of our ladies they're like, I want one guy with 6 packs. I want I want tall, dark, and handsome built. But you do not know the work that the guy put in the work, put in into his body to build something like that. So all you want, and then when you see, or maybe you are even married or something, and you see someone that has packs and all of this, and you're like, I wish my husband can be like that. You know what? Let him put in the work. Tell him, sit with him, encourage him to put in the work to build that muscle that you are looking at. Don't go around looking for other people. And that is how it works. So it is the work that actually matters. The illusion that these people just got here, is not real. It is not real. It is not real. So I want you to know that is the first thing I want you to know, that people don't just get here today. They've been working at it from day one. They've been working at what they do from day one. So when we step out to do let me read from my slide now. When we step out to do our own work or build something, we focus on the results, but forget that there is work before the result. So now, when you start building something, you start to focus on what is the result from day one. Did people engage? Did the content, did it go far? Or maybe you wrote something for someone day one, they didn't appreciate it. You're like, people are not appreciating what I'm doing. I am this, I am not good, I am not that. No, it is day one. Still, even if you've been writing for a while and somebody rejected you, it is still day one. You are still starting, you are still on the journey. So the idea is that we don't focus on our results, because results are okay. President Dele, he said something that one of his mentors defined success as orgasms. Okay, this is going to be explicit, but he says that, when you have sex and we all know this thing. How do I put it? It's not going to come. So when you have sex and then you get orgasm, so he said yes. So from that sex in to that orgasm, that is the journey. Something built. Your 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 journey from working hard at something, and then when you get to orgasm, is that result. So we are all looking to get to that result in day one, which is not supposed to be. You are still on your journey, right? So it is little by little. You work your way up to the result, and you don't expect the result in day one. So what gets people discouraged is when they don't get the result in day one. Or is it like that when guys touch you or just look at you, you get orgasm? No, it doesn't work that way. I think that is an example everybody can relate to. I don't know how, but I feel like everybody can relate to it. So, so in the absence of results, we either fold, we cringe, run to mommy, leave it to chance, or vow never to try again, which is not how it should work, right? If you do something and it's not working, try it again. If it's not working, try it again. The idea is not to do it and stop. The idea is to get it until it works. All right. The idea is not to stop. I am grateful that I met President Daily in my life. All right. So President Daily taught me something. He spoke yesterday. So I think you guys should really listen to that session again, because you will have said a whole lot of things that I want to say. But yes, still listen. All right. He said something very profound. He said, we don't stop when we are tired. Hmm? We don't stop when we are tired. We stop when we are done. Yeah. So I will still speak a lot about it later. But I want you to understand something, that building something, when the idea that you are building means you have step by step thing to do. Even God is a God of process. God does not start, okay, everything that God does, he doesn't do it like magicians. He does it in seed form. Hmm? All right. He does it in seed form. You want a man that is very rich. The man started from somewhere. All right. You want to become somebody in life. You don't start from where you want to be. You start from a path that leads to where you're going. So that is how it is. Life is in seeds. Hmm? Everything you are doing is in seed form. You have to work your way up to that place. It might be hard. It might be very back-breaking. Yeah. But it always works. Getting to do it process by process, precept by precept, line by line, step by step, upon each other, brick by brick. That's how some things are built. Things are built from ground up, not from up to down. So get this into your head first, that results are illusions, and they don't last. Results don't last. You have to keep working up on something, build something. Now, all right, maybe I will speak about this later, about what I mean by uh building your career. When you are building your career is not your career is like the house. Yes, let me use this illustration. Your career is the house, and are you are the builder, right? And the person, hmm? Okay, you are the builder. Your business is the house, or your career is the house. Sorry, I'm trying to give this illustration so that we can get it. So you are putting bricks upon bricks. Every resource that you get is a brick. All right. Everything that you are doing is a brick. So putting it upon each other, putting it upon each other. Maybe you are okay. Let me use an interlock. Maybe you have to do an interlock into a whole building, and then you are putting it one after the other, putting it into each other. By the time you are done, you will have covered the whole ground. But everything is filled with interlocks because each result represents each interlock. All right. So by the time you're done, your brand is built because everything that you do upon each other, even if it succeeds or if it fails, is your result. All right. But you have to keep building, you have to keep doing something one after the other to get it. But if you don't keep doing something, your brand is just left to die. Nothing to do or nothing to I don't know what to say, but you understand. Nothing is growing if you're not doing something. All right. So next slide. So that is not how it works. It does not work if you don't do something. You have to keep doing something. You have to keep building. You have to keep practicing. You have to keep fighting for your brand. Yeah. You don't cringe. You don't stop. You don't run to mommy. I use that run to mommy because most of us usually go to cry when we don't get results. We go to cry and say, I'm not doing again. I'm not doing again. I'm tired. This thing does not work. But yes, it works. I'm serious. It works. I'm serious. Just keep building. Keep showing up. All right. So let's go. And the next line. Next line. So Bruce Lee says something. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Do you know how much weight or how much power one kick from that man that has practiced it 10,000 times will carry than somebody that practiced a whole lot of things and a whole lot of kicks and kicks it practice a whole lot of kicks once. Yeah. So if you practice a whole lot of kicks once, you might not get it very strong. But if you keep practicing one thing for a long time, if you keep practicing one thing for a long time, do you know how much results you will get? Do you know how much results you will get from doing it once? I also read something somewhere where someone said if I had 1,000 years or 1,000 hours to cut down a tree, he said I will use 9,000 hours to sharpen my axe. Because you know what? In this game, or in this idea that we have, in this life that we have, matters. Improving on your skills, improving on yourself, it matters. So process, focus on your process, yes, but also improve in the process. I don't know if you got that. Focus on your process, also improve in the process. Don't leave the process to chance. Don't say, well, I hope it works. If it doesn't work, well, I hope that as we are on this, you keep improving, you keep getting better, because this is how it works. You can't beat process. All right, you can't beat process. If you should shortchange the process, you'll be in a bad. So I am saying that you need to improve every time. Reiterate, improve, get better. Reiterate, improve, get better. Every time, every single day. The day you stop improving is the day you die. The day you say, okay, I've arrived, is the day you die. Your mind shuts down and stops improving. So every single day, you have to improve. I have not actually gotten to that place where I talk about the cheat code to improving and doing and building what you need. But I'm just still whetting our appetite on the things that we need to do, the things we need to realize. I'm still trying to set our mindset, right? So I've not actually gotten to the cheat code yet. All right. So next slide. So here is the cheat code. The cheat code is consistency. All right. So when I say consistency, I'm not talking about um I'm not talking about coming. Okay, if let me use content creation as as or okay, let me say I have a brand. Now, I'm not carrying my brand on my head, and the only time I show up is once in maybe a month. I don't even have a flyer. I don't have a what people can reach out to me on. I just tell people, I dey sell cloth o. Be like say the cloth sef no dey sell well. How many times did you post in a month? How many times did you reach out to clients? How many times did you follow up on your past clients? How many times have you showed people your work? See, if you are going to make it in this end, you have to put Somebody said, I will carry my brand on my head. Yes, carry it on your head. You know, President Dele was saying something in one of his sessions on TSC. By the way, TSC is synagogue community, and it is one of the best communities you can join on earth, right? So in one of his sessions, he said that the reason we are hearing noise up and down, and foolish people are trending up and down, is because the people that are wise, they are keeping quiet. You that you are wise, you are keeping quiet. You are not shouting. So if you are not shouting, of course, the foolish people who just have audacity will be trending. For you that you are wise, you don't want criticism. You are not even putting your brand. Where is your brand? Well, I used to do it, but I don't post it. What are you doing? So consistency is the slow organic progress that you make daily. So I am defining consistency as the daily progress that you make, the daily process. It's a daily it's a daily something. It is not once in a lifetime something. It's a daily one. You improve today, you improve tomorrow, you improve so this is the idea. Or maybe it's the way I'm built. Yeah. So if I'm not doing something to improve myself, I get very I get very shaky. I feel like I'm useless if I'm not doing something. All right. Maybe I don't know if it's something that I should check, but I like it. I like the idea. If I'm not doing something, I feel like I am not moving. You understand? I feel like I'm not moving. So this is what I do. I try to, if I don't have anything to do, I cook up something to do. All right. I cook up something to do. I remember, I think last 2 weeks, I was really less busy at the point and I was bored. I was telling my girlfriend I was bored. I was bored. She was like, "No, you're already good. You are doing." I said, "Yes, that's okay. That's okay. Yes, I am cool. I know. But I have to improve. I have to keep it. I have to do something." So in the next week, things came up. Jobs came in. I had gigs that I had to work on. That it was even overwhelming. She was telling me that, "Do I have to help you?" I said, no. At some point, I was doing like, a strong man. But I was like, "Guy, come and help me." You understand? So you have to keep doing something. You have to keep help walking. Yeah. So if you are not doing something, that means that you are slowing down. Your destiny is not slowing down. You are the one that you are slowing down. And my Oga, when I was in Ilorin, she said something. God will forgive you, but destiny will never forgive you. If you don't work on it, destiny will never forgive you because destiny will have moved. Destiny have a timeline. Yeah. So if you don't follow or walk in the path of destiny now, you are behind and it will be too late. Before it is too late, you have to work on yourself, improve and get better. All right. So I need you to stay with me. So consistency is the slow organic progress that you make daily, the tiny little efforts and growth that you put into your work. Yeah. And that character development that you have to do, right? Every single day. Every single day. So it is in this constant, consistent development of character, of your work ethic, of your career, building it one after the other, line upon line, step by step, that mastery comes. And mastery is when people are able to see you as, oh, this person is doing well, this person is something, this person is someone. Yeah. You know, mastery is like the beginning of where your results start to show, but it is not even the end. Mastery needs to keep working at mastery. You know, there is 1% mastery because if you stop working, you drop. That's how the life stone is built. When you stop working, you drop. When you stop working, you drop. So you need to keep working at yourself. You need to keep working at everything that you want to be known for. Yeah. So every time you stop working, you drop. I think I remember my math teacher in secondary school saying something. I don't know why I used to remember these things, but these things are the things that drive me actually. He said so. He said, if you leave physics for one day, physics will leave you for 1 week. So like the man used to use that to motivate us to read. So if you stop reading mathematics for 2 days, mathematics leave you for 3 weeks. So that means you have to catch up. You have to read for 3 weeks to catch up with it from where it stopped. You understand? So like you need to keep on reading, keep on reading, keep on reading for you to stay up to date with mathematics. Mathematics is like okay, I don't know if there are a whole lot of Christians here, but there is someone called the Holy Spirit in Christianity, and that person is like a friend that shows you your way or shows you where to go. So if you don't have a relationship with the Holy Spirit, you can't move forward. You can't do the things you want to do like fast and consistently. So you have to keep being in relationship with him to be able to hear from him. So people say, what if I now want to ask about who I should marry? Well, you want to ask from the Holy Spirit that you don't even have a relationship. That means just first work at your relationship before you ask him. I don't know if you get. So there is something consistency in everything that you do. It helps your progress. Eh? Because when you stop, you drop. When you stop, you drop. So it is a matter of life and death for you to be consistent. If you're not consistent, you drop. All right. So consistency builds mastery. That is, consistency compounds. It is exactly what I've been saying. It builds upon each other. One step leads to another. One step leads to another. You can't, you can't stop this at this point and want the other step or step 50 to come. You can't stop in step 20 and jump to step 50. You have to walk 21, 22, 23 to 50. And that is how it works. You can't jump any of the steps. If you jump, you fall. Right? So all the tiny little progress over time compounds and show as one big leap. Eh? For those who are just discovering you. But for you who have been working at it, you know how long it took you to get here. And that is it. You have been working for so long at something. I was speaking to one of my friends, Elite, and Elite is a tech bro. He actually took my, when we were in school, he took that picture on my bio, and Elite was telling me something. He said, this is why he does not like video editing. He's very good at the things he does. He's very good. So Elite was saying, this is why he's married now, by the way. So he said he does not like the way he doesn't like doing video editing. Why? Because he will spend hours and hours doing video editing. He spent hours and hours doing video editing, and the video is not more than 5 minutes. People will watch it and laugh, but they did not know the amount of work the person who edited it put into it. And that's very funny. It's true. You do a whole lot of things just for 5 minutes video, and people just watch it and laugh, and that is it. Like, you are like, what exactly is going on? People can't even acknowledge the video editor. The only people they acknowledge are the people they see on the screen. So he said he does not like, and that's true. Nobody give a damn about the groundwork you do. All they want to see is the result. All right. People celebrate those who, people do not celebrate those who try. People do not celebrate those who are in process. They celebrate those who get results. But before you can get a good result that will last, you have to work, and work in the background. And that is what I am here to tell you. Hmm? The cheat code is consistency, but there is a way to work at consistency that will be easy for you to do, for you to get, yeah, for you to get to that mastery level. There is a way you can work at it that your mastery will be flawless and exceptional. People will be like, it's just so easy for you. It is like your second, all right. It is like your second skin. There is a way, there is a path that me I have learned. It is a personal kind of thing though. But I will try and mention it and talk about it here. And I hope that you get it. And I hope that we all just have conversations around it before I end. I will try and give maybe a 10 minutes or a 5 minutes opportunity for us to get to ask questions, because I would really love to answer questions around this mastery consistency thing, because people get tired. I will tell you, people get tired. At a point, I got tired in my journey of building myself as a creative. Yes. But there is one thing I learned along the way. Yeah, I learned along the way that okay, don't let me spill the thing. Yeah. Next slide, please. Okay. So consistency is the painstaking way of building, and that is why people run away and look for shortcuts. But if you want to build a solid career, a solid life, consistency has to be learned. Next slide. So the art of consistency, I broke it down into 3 main steps. Very easy something. You understand? So there is no big deal about this thing, right? So consistency is just you showing up, and showing up is hard every day. Of course, you have other aspects of your life to build. You have every other thing to do, but you need to stay consistent. So this is what you do. You set a goal. Number one, setting a goal. All right. So consistency used to be hard because you don't have a goal, right? So what do you want to achieve in the next 1 month on your brand? What do you want your life to look like in the next 1 month, right? There is this thing about man proposes, God disposes, but it's not every time God disposes. Yes, God sometimes wait for you to set a goal and help you to work with it. So it is not. No, I didn't say next slide. Please go back. Thank you. Yeah. So you can't say you are not consistent when you don't even have a goal. So set a goal. Okay, in the next 1 month, I want to have this amount in my account. In the next 1 month, I want to do this. In the next 1 month, I want my career to this to be that. All right. In the next 1 month, I want to speak at this event. So how do you get to that event? Then you start working at it. You will start writing up the details. Yes. And the things that you will need to get there. All right. So number 2 is show up. Right. So 70% of success eh, is not is not is not maybe the work, is not the things that you say, it's not even the content or what you know. It is just showing up. It is showing up, right? So while I was praying for this event, I was, you know, everybody gets nervous. So I was a little bit nervous, and I was even just reading. So I was telling, I do this a lot. I just discuss with ChatGPT and just tell it say what I'm doing and what's going. So I was discussing with ChatGPT, and I was like, see, I am ready, I am prepared, I'm pumped, but I'm a little bit nervous. And you know what he said? He just shocked me. He said, you are ready, right? You're prepared, right? And just show up. And I know that you always break the ground like you always do. Because just show up. When you show up, it will work. And I'm like, this guy gets sense. Showing up is the idea. All right. So when you show up, you will already be in the mood. Showing up is like you are put on stage, and all you need to do is to get yourself there, right? The rest will work its way around. Even if you make a mistake or if you didn't do it right, you've made history. If you fail, you've made history that you failed, but you tried. I don't know if somebody's getting me. There is nothing that is more hard, that is harder than showing up. Showing up is 70% of the work of success. Just show up. When you show up, when you write that application, when you put that proposal, it will be in history that I tried, right? So try it first. Try it first. Whatever you do, show up. Show up. Not until you are tired, but show. Okay. So again, I will drop another phrase at your daily quote. He said that whatever you do, show up not until you are tired, but until you drop dead. Right. So there is this mantra. I know TSC people will know this thing. So it is not until you are tired. Oh God, my phone. Sorry. So yeah, it's not until you're tired, but until you drop dead. Until you drop dead. Maybe you died yesterday night. That's why you did not show up this morning. And that is a legitimate excuse. So there is no excuse for you not showing up. You have to show up. Maybe until you died yesterday night. They were now expecting you this morning. Like, He died yesterday night. That he couldn't come. That's the only reason for you not showing up. You have to show up every single day. And if you take that as a rule over your life, that is when you know discipline that comes with consistency. And it will shock you the amount of results you will get. You understand? So you have to keep showing up. You have to keep making people see that this is what you do. You have to keep pushing yourself to visibility. And that is how it works. Every single day. Showing up, showing up, showing up, and showing up. All right. Again, don't show up if you are tired. Show up even if you are tired. That's what I mean. Show up even if you are tired. Show up until you drop dead. And that is when they will say, a life well lived. All right. So the next point is reiterate, improve, get better. The greatest bid. Okay, so I got this. I was listening to the co-founder of Future, an investment app I use. So I watched their success story on YouTube. So he said something. He said the greatest businesses are not the ones that started with big ideas. That the ones that keep improving. That the ones that keep pivoting. So those who started like, okay, we are this, we are that, we are that. Okay, I have a great idea. I have a very big idea. And you started. Yeah, that idea might fail. Will you stop? No, you have to keep improving. Okay, this one did not work. Let's try this one. This one did not work. Let's try this one. If this one did not work, let's try this one. If you know what HP, the big HP company that you know today, if you know what they started producing oscillators. They did a whole lot of tech gadgets, and until they did computer, yeah. And the goal of HP today is to put an HP computer in every home in the world, yeah. So that is what HP is doing. So before HP got to that place, they did a whole lot of things. I would recommend this book to you, The HP Way. Go and read it. The HP Way. The HP Way talked about how they started, how they built things, how they reiterated, pivoted, improved, and where they are today, and how they treat their employees, how they learned to treat employees, the things that got them better. I hope that you check that book out. All right, the next slide, please. All right, so here I will digress a little bit to speak about, one thing I've learned is that your career is only a part of your life. Yeah, you have a whole lot of things also to handle, and that is why most of us are not getting it right, because we base a whole lot of our focus on our career only, not on the other things that we deal with in our life. Yeah, because most of the things that we deal with in our life are the ones that show up in our career and the things that people see. So you can't build a strong career on a weak life. Yeah, your life must be strong. Your life must be strong before you can build a strong career. Yeah. So let's go to the next slide. So I used this. So your career is just a river or a pond in the ocean of your life. Did you get that? Your career is just a river, in the ocean of your life. So your life is a very big aspect. Stability means that you must seek 360 balance in every area of your life. My mom used to use this example. She would say that if you have toothache, how many of us have had toothache before? I let me see some comments. I have had toothaches before. I have a hole in my teeth, and um I have to keep using, what do I call this thing? Calciumax to improve, so that my teeth will not pain me again. So if you have toothache, you will know that you cannot rest. You will always be restless. You will always cry. I think my 22nd birthday, I had toothache on that day. So all the cakes, all the chicken that my friends got me, I couldn't get it. My friend Patai, he got me ice cream and chicken that day. I couldn't eat it. Jesus. But guess what? I forced myself to eat. because it was one day. I was like, this chicken you're not going to waste. So I ate it. Even with my toothache, I like food by the way. So I told him, I said, you see this toothache will not stop me from eating this chicken. So I ate it. But yes, if you have toothache, you know, it will it will disrupt your day, to disrupt your life. So that's the same thing with your career. If your life is in distress, your career will be in distress. So that is why I always advise that you should make sure that you have a 360 balanced life. So what is going on in your life will reflect what is going on in your career, right? So next slide. So I sort of thought of things that I sort of thought of things that we can, work with, things that we can improve.
Hello everyone, we are sorry. We just had a bit of a glitch and we are going to be back in
Okay, sorry for the break in transmission. I had a little hiccup with my network and my phone, but we are back now. All right, thank you. So, I hope you can still hear me. If you can hear me, let me see comments. Let me see some comments. Yeah, if you can hear me, just say you can hear me or drop something. Okay, if you can hear me, just drop something. Let me see. Okay, very good, very good. Thank you. All right, so I had to think over some things. I had to think over some things to be able to put in some very key habits that will help you to develop consistency, right? So number one, you have a good sleeping habit. Now, you're not somebody who overworks, that your brain will not be able to process the next thing when you wake up the next day. I know some people who don't sleep well, but it's okay not to sleep well. But I need you to sleep. Yeah, because when you sleep and you wake up, uh, your head your head will be ready to tackle the next problem. But some people don't sleep, and their brain, because the brain functions even when you are asleep. So what it does is that it processes all those information you've taken in even when you are asleep, and put them in archives, so that when you need it, it brings it out. Yeah, but some of us, we don't do that. We don't sleep well, and it affects our daily activities. Yeah, so your functionality matters when you sleep. It improves, rather it gets better when you sleep well. So your sleep and wake up habit, your waking habit is very good, is very key. That's why Professor Lawal was saying something. He said that when people asked me what my hobby was, I told them I sleep a lot. I like to sleep. Not because he sleeps and doesn't have anything he's doing, but yeah, sleeping helps process your helps rest your brain, so that your brain can function properly in the next time you are making it work. Alright? It is said that any risers function best in the morning. Yes, so there is no timing. Some people work better in the morning, like somebody like me. If I want to work well, I work in the morning or middle of the night. Maybe I sleep first and wake up and then do what I want to do. And then I function very well. Yeah. So I set my to-do list to things that I have to think well on it. So I have to set my to-do list to that time, right? So know when you best function and fix your to-do list into it. And for some of you that does not have to-do list, I am telling you that to-do list will be what will help you to improve and bring your tasks together. Now, maybe you wake up in on day one and you're feeling overwhelmed that you have 30 days to go. No, write what you have to do every day. Write it down. So you pick day one, you break down what you have to do in day one in that to-do list, and you tick it as you go. That helps you improve and gives you a sense of you're doing well. It gives you a sense of reward. All right. So number two is the excellence habit. Yes, the excellence habit. So whatever you do, make sure it is excellent. Right. Make sure it is excellent. Whatever you do, make sure it is not let's do it so that we can do it. If you build your life in let's do it habit, you will not do well, right? So the best way to build your life is to build a life of excellence. So whatever you do, make sure it is excellent. That when people see you, or when people see your work, they be like, it is Michael that did this thing. It is Michael that did this thing. I can see how excellent it is in your field. Let people know you for it. Let people know you for excellence. All right. So the next one is the finishing habit. Always finish what you start. If you cannot finish it, don't start it. Yeah. But know that you must keep going, you must keep improving, you must keep doing well. Yeah. So what I have learned is that if you cannot start it, if you cannot finish it, don't start it. But you have to start something. And so know what you want to do and start it, and always do it. Do you know that? Do you know that why people don't uh don't why should I put it like this? Why some artists, why we don't know them again, or why we forget them is because they stopped producing or they stopped giving us good songs, right? if they keep on giving songs for decades, yeah, we will not forget them. They will still keep making their money. Yes, but you know that as they keep growing, they keep getting tired. Life starts moving, right? You know, our life has span. So they keep getting tired and their priorities keep shifting to other things. Yeah. And so that is how life is built. Their life is built to for you to get to the peak. But if you don't get to the peak on time, you will go down. And that is how life is meant to do. So you must start early. Start something that you can finish. So you must have the finishing habit. Same with books. There was a time that I realized that I don't when I start a book, I don't finish it. When I start a book, I don't finish it. That is not how life is supposed to be. You must always finish whatever you started. Right? So try as much as possible to start something you can finish. And if you cannot finish it, if you don't have time for it yet, you should stay where you are. It's either you don't fulfill destiny, at least they will know that you don't fulfill it. But it is bad when you start it and you stop halfway. That means people will say this person at least it will pay you that you did something, but you not finish it to pay you because of the effort that you put, but you didn't get result. But it is better not to put effort than put effort and not get result. So it is either you don't start at all. mm, But if you have started, you must finish it. All right. So if you have a career, if you have an academic life, if you have a business, you must. If you have started, congratulations, you have done 50%. So the remaining 50% is to keep going, don't stop. When you stop, you drop, as I have said. All right. The next one, the last one for this 4 stages is the reading habit. You know, one thing I've learned about successful people is that they read. Successful people, they read, they learn. Learning does not end. So that you might not be reading books every day. You watch videos that help you improve, and that is how life is done. You don't know everything. You don't know everything, but you learn every day from people, from YouTube, wherever. There are podcasts that can help you improve on your career. It is when you learn these things that you know how to apply what is wrong in your business, what is wrong in your career. It is when you learn these things that you know what to do. And of course, God, you ask God, what do I do next? These things help. These things help. That is how consistency is built in career. Even in your life, you know I've said it that you can't build a strong career on a weak life. So your life must be 360. All right. So the next slide, please. The next slide. We are already rounding up, and I hope that we've gotten the cheat code. The cheat code is consistency. And how can you build consistency? Through daily habits, small little habits, and that are built around what you do. mm, Consistent little habits that the things that like bricks I've said you are building interlocks. Small interlocks makes up the whole ground that looks beautiful, right? So what you don't need to do so many things to be successful, right? What you need is just to do what you need to do is to improve yourself at that one thing. Repeat it until you get it. Keep at it. Yeah, keep at it. Keep at it. Keep at it. Repeat the good things that you get, discard the mistakes, learn the lessons, keep at it. That is how a consistent, stable career and life is built. Just keep doing something, just keep moving. Yeah. So it is when you stop eh, that you lose. Don't stop, keep going, keep doing something. That is the highlight of this session. Just keep doing something. All right. So the next slide. Thank you. So do not beat yourself up over a fall or a fail. Know that life is experimental, right? Many people don't know this. What is the worst that can happen? You fail, yes. You fall, yes. It happens. Life is like that. Life is experimental. You are not getting what you want. Yes, it works like that sometimes. Not everybody gets what they want every time they want it. It works like that. So pick yourself up and go again. Repeat it. Try again. Start again. Yeah. start again. Just make sure you are doing something. You are enjoying the process as you are doing it. You are repeating the process. You are enjoying it. Respect and learn what you don't do, what you are not doing well. Repeat it. Do it again. Yes. And this the I think most of us, the problem is that we are afraid to fail, or we are afraid to keep doing and not getting it. Keep doing it. It will work. Or if it is not working, check for what is not making it work. Change it, pivot, and do it again. It will work. Do it better. Improve. Scale. Scale. There are lessons you learn from these processes, and with it you get better, you improve, you scale, right? All right. So basically, I'm just telling you that there are times that you get tired. Yes, rest, start again, but don't stop picking yourself up again. Don't ever stop. As I have said, you do not show up because you don't want to. You show up because you died yesterday night. You don't show up because you died yesterday night. Yeah, if you died yesterday night, that's the only reason you did not show up this morning. But if you did not die, you have to show up. All right. So next slide. Next slide. So this last one, I want you to repeat to yourself. So you pledge to yourself, say, I pledge to devote myself to my growth. Whatever you are, just say it to yourself. Or you might type it in the comment section. I pledge to devote myself to my growth, to never give up when I am tired, to always rest, to recuperate and conserve energy for what matters. I pledge to let myself make mistakes, learn and move fast with lessons. I pledge to not stop when I am tired, but when I am done. This last one, I pledge to not stop when I am tired, but I pledge to stop only when I am done. So when you are done with life, when you are done with that career, when you are done with that business, it's the only time you are permitted or allowed to stop. The only time you are permitted or allowed to stop is when you are tired, or when you're done. But when you're tired, you rest, you start again, you continue. Alright. So there is no stopping, there is no quitting. You have to continue. Alright. Next slide. Next slide. Okay. So thank you very much. We've come to the end of the session. If you have any questions or you want to link up with me, this is my Facebook, my Instagram, my LinkedIn. I'm most active on LinkedIn, by the way, and this is my X. Also, if you have any question, because of our time, you can email me and or text me on my line. Please, no calls, just text. And then yes, Baki spoke about my book that I wrote some time ago. I think, yeah, last month, throughout last month. That was when I was marketing the book. So if you want to get it, because of this event, if you really want to get it, please contact Balkis or Valuemast. Just contact them. I might have a discount for you. Just tell them you are from Valuemast, and let them know that you want the book. The book spoke about the psychological impact of our backgrounds, how we grow up, on our creative process, and how we can build something from who we are, how we have to be consistent and all. So this is the link to get it, but I don't advise you to go and get it now, because I might have a discount for you. But if you want to get it, no problem. Go ahead. All right, next slide. That's all. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Balkis, Kota, thank you very much. I appreciate this session. Thank you very much. Bye.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. We pledge not to stop when we are tired, but only when we are done. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Michael. This was a very exciting and beautiful session. And I want to say that I am grateful to you for all that you have shared. And to everybody here who might have heard something like that before, or you are hearing it for the first time, whichever part of it that speaks to you, please take it, run with it, and make sure that it becomes your anchor in the days and the months and the years to come. Remember, consistency is important, very, very important. And Michael said something about when you start and you stop halfway. Please, if you say this thing is going to go on for 5 weeks, make sure you get to the end of that 5 weeks, no matter how tired you are. It's going to go on for 2 days. Make sure you do that, no matter how tired you are. We can see thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Our pledge, yes, finish whatsoever you started. Whatever you do, make sure that it's excellent. Thank you so much, Michael. And if there is anybody who is interested in getting the book, we'll make sure that they reach out to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much, Michael, and please do enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you very, very much for coming.
Thank you very much, Balkis. Bye bye.
Bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing? This is day 9, and tomorrow is another day to make more out of this thing called, your personal stability. This thing called your personal stability, and we are very, very excited have been a part of this journey. We have 5 people live right now, and we know that a number of you will come back to watch the replay. Please take whatever it is that speaks to you, run with it. It does not have to be everything that has been said in the session, but it has to be something that makes sense, that's important, that can push you forward. That is the goal. And tomorrow is 10, and I have something exciting and important to share with you tomorrow. So, guys, make sure that you do not miss tomorrow's session. Make sure you do not miss tomorrow's session. First, tomorrow my birthday, and another thing is that I am taking you through the relationship part of personal stability. I am not the one taking you through it. We have a speaker for tomorrow. But these are very core parts of what you need to get the life that you desire. So, guys, please make sure that you allow yourself build personal stability, build your career, build your mental space, build your finance. And tomorrow we are going to be diving deep into building some core parts of relationships. However, I'm very excited again. Please, I'll see you guys tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. Thank you, Wasila. Thank you so much, Francisca. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, Marudia. Thank you, Fola Shade. Thank you, Lawala Mina. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And guys, in the community, we need to engage. We need to engage. We are planning something big for everybody in the community. So make sure that you are there, you are visible, and you are seen. Thank you so much, everybody. And thank you, Francisca. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And see you guys tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. Same place, same time with a different speaker. We have a few more days to go. Tomorrow makes it day 10, and we have 5 more days to go to the end of this series. I mean, Balkis Samsat, and to the Valuemast Global team, Kautar is here back end. Alawal Aminat is there on the screen, and we have our amazing graphics designer who is also somewhere in the background. But thank you so much, guys, for all that you do. Thank you for showing up for the last few days, and thank you for all the days you're going to show up for us. Bye bye. Good night. Enjoy the rest of your evening.